Welcome back to the channel. I thought what I'd do in this video is just show the tests on the AC and DC voltage measurements and the resistance and continuity tests on the PM5203 insulation tester there from Peakmeter. Just interested seeing that it's quite a cheap instrument, seeing how the accuracy of those three remaining functions are to go along with the insulation tests that I've already carried out on the unit in the previous video. Okay, so we're set up for AC voltage. As I said, it can read up to 750 volts. We've got a kit set up here to inject the voltage. Got the verification with the fluke up here and the Peakmeter itself here, 48.4 volts against 48.7 volts on the fluke, which is pretty respectable. We'll take it up some. Let's go up to somewhere around about 250. 240 volts, there's good old UK mains there. 235.9, 236, 236, 237 on the Peakmeter. Just flickering a little bit. But pretty much there, I'd go for that. Let's go up to double him. 492 against 400, yeah, it moves around a little bit more at higher voltage. 493 to 496, 496, yeah. But it's not too bad, is it? Let's go up to 630 there, so it should. Should be 750-ish, 747.6 against 741, 742, 745. Yeah, it does float around a little bit at that higher voltage, but pretty good. Not bad at all. Let's knock that one off and we'll just change it over to DC, if you bear with me. So it can go up to 1000 volts DC. I'll need to switch him to DC. We'll switch him to DC as well. And this time we need U on. So that should be 100 volts DC. What are we doing there? Let's go DC volt, shall we? It's interesting, why are we on overload? Very interesting. Okay then. Didn't quite. It's just sitting on the range threshold for the 8846A, so that's the problem there. But we're 100.1, 100, yeah, still bounce around a little bit. Bounce around a little bit on the fluke as well. But pretty good, 100 volts. Let's go 200. We can go up in 100 volt steps on this. 199.8 against 199.8. That should be 300. 299.9. 400. 400.0. It's pretty good, isn't it? 500, 500, 600, 600, 700, 701, 800, 801. Creeping a little bit, 900, 901 against 899.6.7, and there's your full 1000 volts, 1001 there against 999.4 volts. I'd go for that, not bad at all that. Let's knock him off. Okay, so that just shows you the accuracy of the voltage measurements on the unit there. Okay, so I'll just do a quick test on continuity and resistance range That's the range there, just below insulation test function. I've got here time resistance box, which is 0.01 ohm up to 900 ohms. So this only has a 200 ohm range on the resistance anyway, which we'll flick into now. And we'll plug the lead in. There you see we're on 200 ohms on the resistance box. We've got 199.9 ohms on the PM5203 there. It's flicking around, that's 200.1 now, and we've got a 200. If I give it another 0.1, it goes straight overload, so straight into that 200, and it doesn't like it. Let's take him back. We'll flip into 100 ohms. So there's 100 ohms, pretty much spot on. Let's go 50. That's now 50.1 ohms. Again, pretty accurate. I'm not sure when the continuity buzzer comes on. Try and find out. 20. 10 ohms. 10.02. Let's go 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Okay, so 2 ohms there. Okay, this is about 3 ohms when it flicks over between continuity and resistance range then, but you can see we're on 3 ohms, 3.02 ohms, dropping down to 1.03. Yeah, that's pretty good really. Put them on straight onto 0.03 because this does have a residual resistance in it anyway. So pretty much smack on the resistance testing ranges really. Turn that beep off because that's really annoying, isn't it? So as you see there, pretty much smack on with all the resistance values. Okay, so that's test complete. Pretty good set of results for it. Pretty fair for a relatively cheap instrument, I would have said. That's pretty much it for this video. So thanks for watching. If you found it useful, and I'll see you again in another video.